exhibition is actually historic. It's been a very long time in the waiting. Jim Garrett has been painting very quietly for the past 45 years here in Los Angeles, in all areas of our great city. And even though he has a lot of recognition and is very well known for his commercial work, his private and personal, I think, is best work. And today we're so proud to present Jim Barrett, the artist and the man, surrounded by a collection, a small part of his collections of paintings, including the world premiere of the magnificent masterpiece that stands before you. It's called The War Complex.
I began this in Venice, actually, right off Pico. I had a studio. It was a huge studio that was, I shared with a photographer friend of mine. And when it wasn't being used by us, its purpose was to film B movies. It's very surreal. When you have a studio with no windows, I found little sketches as big as like a possibility for the drummer. But it started out originally as the drummer and the drum and two combatants on each side that were so enthralled with their battle that they were oblivious to the fact that someone was about ready to beat their heads in, which is war. So it's really a matter of expanding on that. Mm-hmm. And then the two figures on either side of the drummer are the religious possibilities and the political influences. Mm. And the thing about this piece is every painting on every row is interchangeable. So if you get two figures facing each other, about ready to tear each other's guts out, if you switch them and they're looking away from each other, then it's sort of a respite between wars. Mm-hmm. And you could move the two figures on either side of the drummer next to each other, and they're sort of holding hands. It's kind of like a conspiracy. Or if you put them the other way, they're looking away from each other. So, and then the top arch would be history. What was it?
Written.
History written, which is what we all see. And then this panel up here is history lost. And history lost is interesting because the panel got destroyed somewhat during the earthquake. A door fell on it. And I thought, that's perfect. So.
It seems really apropos that we were able to invite everybody here on a Sunday in front of this massive monumental masterpiece.
The way I work is actually a lot of times very spontaneous. So when I look at a piece, I hope I'm getting something out there, but really it comes from within and I don't know what's going to be there. But I had a lot of people come over and just say they're moved by it, which just is kind of surprising to me, but very gratifying.